What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I uploaded, and that's because I've been busy with a whole lot of stuff outside of working on cars. So I've also been going back to school, doing a whole lot of work, so I haven't had a chance to really do much. But today I thought I'd bring you guys a little update on what's going on with the Speed6. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. My name is Abdul. Before we get to the update on the Speed6, I'm currently right now just working on the Speed3. I just did a radiator swap on it, and just right now just letting the car warmed up. That way the cooling system can burp up and I can see if everything is going on. So far the temps are good. 180 on the temps. See in the Action Sport. 183. So far everything is good. No leaks. He had a bad radiator leak, so on the old one, the factory one, so I did a little swap on it for him. Alright, so back on the update on the Speed6. And yeah, I haven't really done much to the car. It's just been sitting the way it is since the last video. And that's because we're still waiting on parts. And after taking the head to the machine shop, they said the head is fine. There wasn't really that much of a damage to it. The only damage was the one exhaust valve that hit the piston, but that's pretty much it. Everything else is good. So what I did was I went ahead and ordered a 1mm oversized exhaust valve for replacement. However, SuperTech is behind on parts, so I've been waiting ever since. And I talked to Jordan, and he said hopefully by next month we should be able to have everything. Same with the head gasket as well too. That's kind of a lead wait time on that. So everything is behind. COVID, you know. There's nothing much you can do about it. It's out of my hand, and right now all I can do is just wait until I get it. While I'm waiting, I went ahead and just cleaned the block a little bit more. That way I can have everything prepped for when the parts arrive. I can just put everything back together. So right now the way it is, it's just ready to go. Once I get the head back, I'll just bolt right on there, put the turbo on, put everything back on there, and be ready to go. I've already cleaned up the parts, the timing cover, everything is all set. And yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing right now, just waiting for parts. There's really nothing much I can do about it. I mean, it's kind of a bit of a bummer because I was hoping to have the car running by end of next month, because the first event that I'm trying to compete in is on May 30th. But doesn't look like I'll be able to, so it is what it is, you know. There's more competition, there's more events. One in particular, Street Car Takeover, which is in July, so I'll be looking forward to that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. But living in Colorado, you know, I want to get more passes in since the DA right now is pretty good. And once we start getting into the summer, the DA is going to be up there in the 9,000 feet and 10,000 feet. And you guys know from the, if you've been following my videos, you know how much this car struggles up here in altitude. And the goal is still to run 9s, but with a high DA like that, forget it. 9,000 DA, 10,000 DA, you're pretty much losing about 200 or 250 horsepower right there. So if this car is making 800 and it's still struggling with that high of a DA, yeah, I mean, just do the math. There's really nothing much you can do except wait for fall. I apologize for not giving you guys more content. I wish I could, but there really isn't much that I can do about it. But in the meanwhile, just waiting on this car to finish burping. I was going to do a little video for you guys about a little how-to. I did the radiator on it, and I want to do a little how-to video on how to do it. However, I started late last night, and it was pretty dark, and the camera wasn't really picking up much. So the video didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out, so I kind of scrapped it away. However, I will do my best to bring you guys more content in the next car that I work on. I have a few more lined up, and hopefully I can show you guys a little more how-to, a little more tricks to do a few things on there. So, what I would like to say is thank you guys for subscribing. I'll do my best to bring you guys more content, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the update on the Speed6. And as you can see, I'm just waiting. And oh yeah, so the last comments, I got a few messages about what really happened with the car. And yeah, I mean, it's beyond me. I couldn't figure it out. We checked the logs, we checked everything. The logs were perfect. They actually made a lot more power on that fourth gear pull that it ripped on. it made a lot more power and nothing. The air force was perfect. So it was just a strange anomaly, and I believe it's just one of the keepers from the, because I'm still using the factory retainers. This is a factory head right here. So I'm using the factory retainers with the upgraded valve spring. So who knows, the factory retainers, it might have been just weak and slowly popped its way up and in a higher RPM, but who knows what happened. I mean, none of the logs showed anything anomaly, so fuel, everything was good. It was running perfect. It just, you know, one of those things, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't control it. It happens. High horsepower, 4-cylinder cars run into a whole lot of issues. I mean, prime example, look at the Boosters boys. The MR2 run into the same issues as well too. Yeah, it happens. So there really isn't much that I can do about it. It's just out of my hand. And it's not the tuner's fault. It's not my fault. It's nobody's fault. It's one of those strange anomalies that happens once in a while. So, but I'm just happy it was only one valve that got damaged and it didn't really destroy anything, including the pistons. So I'm just thankful for that. But yeah, so that will do it for this video. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.